I don't know if I'm going to be in love with this book. What the hell do we have here? Friends, how the hell do you color these? Lesson 1 from Tara on how to break a spine. Today, we are doing a flip through of Kerby Rosanes, the 10-year celebration. This is the first Kirby book I've ever bought. I know that this is a compilation book. I'm doing my best to try to understand things, friends. But if you know me, well, first, I'm Tara. This is the first time you're here. I'll put a few images on the screen of paintings that I've done so you can kind of see my vibe. I'm very new to coloring, only for the past couple of months, give or take, but I am completely hooked. I absolutely am in love with this community. I don't know if I'm going to be in love with this book. So let's jump right into it. Oh, I'm also going to share either my top 3 or top 5 pages at the end. First off, the cover is stunning. What I know about Kirby, because so many of my awesome friends color Kirby pages, is that they are very elaborate. You can just tell here, and they also don't make a lot of sense, at least not to me. It's a nice size book. I don't know what all of the books that are a compilation in here. If you would like to color a page in here with me, if you have this book, or if you don't have this book, but you have a book that's in here from a dedicated book, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, friends, let me know. I would love to know. So look at this title page. It's very elaborate. I don't see me ever coloring this, but I don't know. I think I really need to expand my mind because I have a lot of limiting beliefs, and I've talked about this before, and I can get stuck on things. I like the paper. Like, the paper feels pretty thick. I've never done anything with this publisher before. If I just focus on the little things in here, like I love butterflies, I love lions. I got a thing for lions and birds. I think this is another bird. It's going to be hard for me to figure out what everything is, but if I just attack one thing at a time, then I could get it done. I could get it done. I'm not really into dragons, but maybe I'll change my mind. Okay, holy cow, friends. What on earth? What kind? Okay, Jess, my friend Jess, Coloring Bumblebee, I'm sure you know who she is, has a hashtag for 2026. Tackle the title pages. I think that's the name of it. I will put the hashtag on the screen if I remember. Jess, this is not going to be one of the title pages I'm going to tackle unless all I'm doing is writing my name. Because this is a double page spread, isn't it? It's absolutely a double page spread. After today, I will have to break the spine. I like these. Serpents? Is that what that is? I mean, this is like serious. Very serious. Oh, previously appeared anamorphia, imagimorphia, mythomorphia, phantomorphia, good grief, geomorphia, colormorphia, worlds within worlds, fragile worlds, kaleidomorphia, mythic world, alien worlds, color universe, worlds of color, wondrous animals, and reflections. Holy cow, from 2015 to, 10 years to 2025. It's a huge book. It's a square format book. I like that. Yeah, I'm not going to be tackling this title page. And maybe I should change my mind and expand it. I don't know. It's like very ornamental, but it also isn't, because they're real looking. They don't have a bunch of this stuff in there. That stuff's just around it. So I don't know what it's supposed to mean. Wow, there's a contents page. That is how serious this book is. Introduction, life. We have sketches. I'm very, very interested in this, and doodles. And then all of the books. And you have the pages. This is flipping awesome. To celebrate 10 years of publishing my own coloring books spanning a decade of inspiration, I've handpicked some of my favorites. As a one-off edition, I've chosen some pages from my sketchbook. I love that. I did see a post or something from Kirby. I didn't have no idea what he looks like, and seeing how he loves to do things in ink. So I'm excited about that. I do really like this. Things are really little, and how do I know what everything is? Okay, there's a unicorn. I could color that for, is it June? I think so. A witch. There's a lot going on. This is the content page. Holy baloney. Okay, nice. Okay, so what I was seeing, I think it was on Facebook, it might have been Instagram, was something like this. So this is exciting. Wow. Wow. This is magnificent. So magnificent. I love this. But of course, I love animals. He started drawing when he was 5. I didn't. Corporate world. I'll read this later. I'm very excited about this. Is this a barcode? Let me see, friends. I'm just curious. Let me see if this is a barcode. It's not. Okay, I thought I was onto something, but it's not, unless for some reason my phone's not doing it. Okay, look at this painting. So he likes to travel. This is where he's getting his inspiration. That's like, okay, this, but then look at what he did. And is it holding an Easter egg? My brain doesn't work like that. And I guess this, deciding to make this from looking at this architecture, it's very interesting to me. And I think that this could be really good for me to open my mind. Okay, I actually really like this. I don't know why it's so surprising. I really like his style just from what I've just seen because it is so realistic. It's so realistic, but it's not realistic, right? Because skulls don't have mushrooms in them. But it's very interesting because these are all realistic and they're in there, but they're not trying to be, it's not cartoony. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, this stuff I really like. It's kind of like a peek inside of his brain for how he came up with this. I love these mushrooms. I've been working on mushroom drawings myself, and if I can remember, I'm going to put a couple on the screen. Is this a morel? Like, I know what things are, if that makes sense. She is stunning. I want to color her. What is she? What is she? It's not a mermaid. What is this? Is this a fairy tale thing? Friends, I don't have any experience with fairy tales. So I have no idea, like, if this is from, like, Medusa. She doesn't look scary. Is this some type of a fish? It doesn't look like a mermaid. Is she supposed to be one of them? What are these? Squids? Look at how smart they look. And wait a second, okay. I said his book is so realistic. Squids don't have faces like this. They don't have eyes like that and mustaches. Look at those mustaches. Friends, I really don't know Kirby at all. I've seen a few colored pages, but I don't like to look too closely because I want to be surprised. I'm all about being surprised. I really love the pattern. Oh, and she's got fish on her. They look like, is that a koi fish? And waves in here. If I was going to approach this page, I feel like I would just do her and maybe these two squid faces and not do the rest and not do a background and just do this. I could go in here with my Tombos, friends. For colors, I'm thinking of like reds, blacks, and maybe teals. Teals, maybe I feel like I would want to choose a color card. It's very interesting to see how she's evolved. Like, I love this. Friends, maybe someday I'll give you a glimpse inside of my sketchbook. I'm just not ready to show it yet. And would I ever want to do this? I think I would. Honestly, I think I am very intrigued by this spread. This would be a double page spread for sure, but I don't have to do it at the same time. I think I'm very intrigued by this because it's a glimpse inside of Kirby's mind with the secret doodles. works in progress, that I feel like he is giving us like the window into his soul. And I want to be so appreciative of that. So that's making me want to color this. And this is fantastic. Look at these teeth. But then it's got like rocks in there. Like I'm okay. I could see why people gravitate to Kirby. She is by far right now. Well, of course we just started. Did I even see? Okay, we haven't even done a page yet. I'm very intrigued by her and the little squids, if that's what they are. Oh my word. What the hell do we have here? I got to get in there, friends. Should I break the spine? This has got to be an owl, but what the hell is this? Why are the eyes up here? Works in progress. I love this. I don't know why he has trees on his head, but it doesn't matter because at least these trees look real. I love the other sketches to show, and look, they're loving each other. And even like the sun, the setting sun. Look at that face. I want to color him. And he's got trees here. I could just color him, and it doesn't have to be, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I can color him realistic, or I can lean in and make green on the trees. I don't know. Owls are one of my favorite things in the world. I'm not drawn to this at all. Although I do like the feathers. I don't understand this. Years ago, when I first really dove into painting, before I got as involved with the animal paintings, because then that literally became my whole life for decades. I kind of toyed with abstract. I did a couple of abstract paintings. I don't think I have photos of them, but I did do a painting. It was red and black. I'm very drawn to red and black. And it was some type of a ocean scene. So it was overlooking and you can see the horizon. I believe I had palm trees in there. I was drawn to palm trees. And in the sky, I had eyes. That painting sold right away. Somebody bought it off of my website at the time. I didn't sell it for a lot of money. I think the shipping, I charged obviously for shipping. The shipping I made, what I got for the shipping was more than what the painting cost because it was very early on. And I realized that's not really me, but they look like very realistic eyes, but they're in the feathers. I love this one. This is my jam. This reminds me kind of Harry Potter. I really like doing the studies like that. That's how my brain works. So I guess he's doing this and then incorporating it in. I have nothing but respect for this. But I don't see me wanting to color this. I want to color this instead. And right now, that might be my favorite. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have seen this colored. Where was that? It might be Karen at My Colorful Country Life. Who else would have done this? Shell's Coloring Journey, maybe? This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. I love it. It's dinosaurs. They're dinosaurs, but they have all these mushrooms in there. And they're so detailed. Look at these mushrooms. We already saw in the beginning of the book, Kirby is not doing these paintings the size of this book. He's making them big and they're getting shrunk down, which makes sense. I've been doing a lot of stuff digitally. Now, I'm not doing AI art. I'm drawing it. But what I like about that is I can resize it. And what I've been doing is like I would do the mushrooms, let's say, on a big page on my graphics tablet, do all of them separate and then bring them in so that I'm not drawing something really tiny and getting lost in it. But I could definitely see grabbing a bigger canvas or a huge piece of paper. I don't have space for that right now because I don't have a dedicated studio like I used to have in my previous house. But friends, it's coming. It is coming soon to to YouTube near you. And I'm going to be filming how I'm setting up my studio / office. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to be doing a lot of behind the scenes things. And my table is going to be, I'm going to have my desk for work, and then I'm going to have this huge work table. I forget what Tom said he's making. It's almost the size of this island. Well, my island, I think it's 11 feet or 13 feet by 5 feet or 6 feet or 4 feet. I don't know. Clearly, I don't know things. He said it's not going to be as big as this. I think it's going to be 6 feet by 4 feet or 5 feet. That's big. Or 7 feet. I don't know. I can have it as big as I want. I'm going to be able to just put a piece of paper down and go to town if I want to do something on a grand scale. So I'm excited about that. This is a page that I would want to, this spread. I'm very prone to double page spreads. Double page spreads, I think, are my favorite. This is something I would absolutely want to color, but I don't know how I would approach this. Would I want to do this so that each of these are super realistic with color scheme? And then they just happen to be in a dinosaur? Maybe. I don't know. The problem when you see somebody else do it is then it's almost like we can feel stuck that we have to do it like that too. And I don't want to be restricted, limited. I don't know what the right term is. Not to say I don't want to see what you've done, because I do. I usually like to see it after I do it, which is one of the reasons why I don't like to watch a flip through of a book until I actually flip through the book. And I like to flip through the book for the first time ever on camera with you. So you are seeing my authentic experience with it. And it's the unfiltered version. Like it or not, it's unfiltered. This is really inspiring me to dig out my sketchbook. And one of the things I had on my calendar yesterday was to work on my own illustrations, and I did. I spent about 45 minutes last night. Oh, that's something that did I finish? I wanted to work on 3 illustrations in a month, and I started on 2. I'm actually working on a fairy, and I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about it. I'm very drawn to people. So more to come with that. I'm very drawn to this, and I could see just doing this one day. One day. Could you do this in a day? I might even want to go in with watercolor and just lay color down, just base it in. I don't know. This is not what I'm going to color today. Spoiler alert. Is this the next page? Oh, this paper is so thick. Okay, this is another section, a celebration in coloring, 3 breathtaking new illustrations to color. The first design is inspired by the Worlds series. This first double page design draws. Oh, I just looked at it. Oh my goodness. Okay, do you see, like, this is in his mind. This line work is darker and thicker, and this line work is thinner and lighter. I believe that's because he's incorporating things in from a bigger scale to a smaller scale, but maybe not. Worlds within worlds, or the World series. So the skull, I'm very prone to like apes. I think that's an ape. Penguins. And of course, it's wearing a crown. The dinosaur is beautiful. There's so many things. I like the castle. I don't know what these things are. Those don't look realistic. And these toys, maybe they're toys. Look at these castles. I don't know. I don't see me ever coloring this. I'm sorry. Look at this person. And the deer. Look at the scary. Oh, and holding a skull. And this person is flying. It's got wings. I don't know. Do you approach each of these separately? My brain can't handle this. I'm going to move on because it's stressing me out. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Friends, how the hell do you color these? Oh my goodness. Part of me is kind of regretting buying this. I'm kind of regretting buying this. What the hell is this? A tiger versus a dragon. What does this mean? There has to be a story. And there's waves, there's a polar bear, there's a wolf, more dragons. Okay, What I love about this is I absolutely love tigers, even when they have flames on them. I don't really like dragons, but I'm more drawn to this dragon. If I was going to do a dragon, okay, I'm going to open my mind because it's very closed. And if I just start somewhere and I just work on it, how long does a double page like this take you to do? I know, is it Amanda from All J Art, ALLJ Art, is doing a double page spread. Who is she doing it with? I was watching a video. Whose video was that? Whose video was I watching that was doing the hashtag something? Was it a hashtag? Was it Paulina? Good grief. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm watching so many videos and I'm filming so many videos, but they're doing a double page Kirby and it's very intimidating to me. But I love animals. I would do this for you if you're game. So this is unique just to this book. That's good to know. I don't know what I would do here. I think I would just have to jump in with both feet. What on earth? Okay, this is some kind of a spiral. I don't know how I feel about spirals. They're like circles. It comes off the page, which I like. So many skulls. Is that a thing with Kirby? And look at this little non-realistic have with an umbrella. I love umbrellas. Kirby. So this is like inside of the book. I like the pencils. And is this flames or water or ghosts? Why are there ghosts? More dragons. Yeah, I don't really like dragons, but I like skulls. What the hell is wrong with me? I don't know. Lots of things. I'm definitely going to have to break the spine. I like the other one better, but I like books. How in the hell? This must have taken him forever to do. All of these details. Now, I don't know a lot about Kirby, but his line work looks very unique. And I really like his line work because he doesn't give you too many things and there's not just a lot of whimsical things. Not that I'm against whimsy, because we're working in Rita Barman's project book for the project book, and she's super whimsical. I love the tentacles. That's beautiful. I want to experiment, friends. Look at this one wearing a crown. So is that a thing too? I don't know. This isn't going to be something I start right now. Okay, this is the page I flipped to. Yeah, when I opened the book, somehow, friends, the stars were aligned for me because it opened up to this page. And I said, yes, this is not a double page spread in my mind. It's this, or maybe it is, but I would color this owl. I made this an option that we could have done. It's got snails. I didn't look at it. So that's the other thing. I took a photo, but I didn't want to look too closely. I figured I'd worry about that later. It's got a lot of things, but the owl is magnificent. It gets unrealistic or with this other stuff that's not in owls down here, but the actual top part, I want to color that. I love this. Love it. I love the snails. Look at their little faces and the shells. I have a friend that has snails, a coloring friend. I believe it's Chris. Let me know, Chris, if you're watching and if I'm right, who has snails and sent me photos of the snails and said, if I'm going to cook escargot, she's going to unfriend me. I've never had escargot and I'm not looking to start because I love snails. It's got a rabbit in a tree. I'm very drawn to this page. I don't know who this is. I feel like I've seen this on the other page. Is this a character that shows up in Kirby's books? Because now I'm seeing things that are not realistic incorporated in. So I don't know. This to me is not screaming fall, even though there's mushrooms. So I would absolutely start this page. I'm going to start something. So stick around. Now this, I love birds. The top part of this, I'm very drawn to. I want to color that. What the hell do you do with this? What the hell do you do with it? If you've colored any of these pages, will you post your photo on my community tab on YouTube? You could also tag me on Instagram at Tripoli Arts. I want to see it. See, I just said I don't want to see it. I want to be surprised. But at the same time, I kind of want to see it because I'm stuck. I could look at it through squinted eyes and not look too closely. I feel like you would have to do something magnificent in the background. I don't know. All the pages so far, it's funny that this is the one that the randomizer of me just opening the book picked, but I'm the most drawn to this, of course, because it's an owl. Oh my, is this the next page? My heart just skipped a beat. Look at this face. Holy shit, is what I gotta say. I'm looking at it through my lens also, and it's like, oh my word, what are these? Okay, this definitely is not realistic. Look at this. No one's wearing glasses. What is this thing? It's got a hot air balloon. Are these clouds? Is this one of those like lighted torches? Crowns. What the hell's happening here, friends? This guy again. I knew it. And there's other ones. And this alligator that's taking a ride on the whale. Is that a whale? But I love this. Because it's so dark, you're not going to be able to get a lot of color on. But I love it. I want to actually draw one of these right now. Where I live boy, I haven't been there for quite some time. Because I kind of got away from art for a while. I'm a nurse practitioner, if you didn't know, and I've been so focused on school and work for like years, I kind of got away from art. But I used to go to this place called the Feline Rescue Center that's in Center Point, Indiana. I've taken hundreds of thousands of photos, and I used to go there almost on a daily basis, and it's not close to my house. I would bring sandwiches. They let me go in. Like, you're supposed to go and have a tour, but I was always there. I was also their artist. So I donated. I worked with a local print shop. And my paintings that I did, I gave them like prints and greeting cards for free. It's just to contribute to them. And then they sold them. And I did this for years. And in exchange, I was there all the time. I remember I was eating a ham sandwich. This was so long ago. I don't really eat sandwiches. Now I'm gluten-free. I do make really good bread. If you want a recipe for gluten-free bread, I'll put it on the screen if I remember. diningwithtara.com, snag the recipe. I'm going to make more bread today, but I'm going to make my focaccia, which is also on the website. But the regular bread is so flipping easy. But I was sitting there. I brought this little stool and I was painting while I was there, eating a ham sandwich. What do you think these big cats were doing? They were going nuts. They're like, give me the sandwich. They fed the cats. Like, they didn't eat, food from PetSmart. Like, these cats were eating chickens and I don't know. They were eating they were eating other animals. Roadkill, like deer, they would bring it. And when I first started going there, I think it's different now because again, I haven't been there in a while. They just had like the chainsaw. If this is very upsetting to anybody, I do apologize, but I can only be me. So maybe I'm not sorry. And the guy was like wearing that, like he's in a movie, like cutting people up, like that plastic jacket. You know what I'm talking about? Like a butcher's jacket, but made out of plastic, and just sawing with the chainsawing deer, like right there when you walk in. It was blood everywhere. I was used to it, but they did change it and they moved that station somewhere else because I gotta bring my kids there and they'd be crying. I never saw anybody crying, but they did change things eventually. But anyway, I would sit and I would draw and paint the tigers and the other big cats for hours. And I used to this was my life for so long. I miss it. Cats are freaking amazing. They have such personalities. I don't remember the name of this one, but when cats get like excited, they want to like pee at you. But when they turn around and lift their tail, you better run because you'll get sprayed. I always had to change of clothes in the car just in case. I didn't get sprayed, but boy, did I have to jump out of the way so many times. They got good aim and it could go far. But this one tiger in particular, it was messing with me constantly. We were really good friends. I say that, but I don't know. It might have tried to eat me if I went in there. So yeah, anyway, where the hell am I going with this? I want to color this. So I might just do this and not this. Or I might do this and then I might just try to have fun with this because the body doesn't look like a tiger. I don't know. Look at this double page spread. Is this the page? Is this the page that they're doing for their buddy color? I don't know. No, those were Pegasuses? Pegasus? Is that the word? I love, is this a crane or a flamingo? I think they're flamingos. Yeah, these are characters of some kind. And look at this, like, radio. Look at the dinosaur wearing a hat. Yeah, dinosaurs, I don't know. Maybe they do wear hats. It's so interesting to see a combination of real and whimsy. So they're like a mirrored image. Did he draw it twice? He did, because they're not the same. I really like that. I'm not prone to love symmetry. I have a different, like my mind is warped. Look at the apple in the cloud. That's really cute. And I like the way he does clouds. I like the way he does clouds. I like that they're not the same. That's very inspiring to me, but they're similar. So you know what they are. I really like this page, and I think I would make them flamingos, so I would do them really bright, like bright pinks, and maybe I would just expand my mind. I'm trying, friends. I'm trying. We're right at the beginning of the book. No wonder that person said 5 minutes in, and you're on the title page. Yes, that's who I am. If you don't like it, skip to the end. But I'm going to be me. I love umbrellas. I don't know why. Like in real life, I'm not necessarily drawn to umbrellas. Oh, what are these? Are these wolves? I think they are. They're magnificent. What's in the middle? Okay, friends, we're doing it. Should we do it? If you don't want to do it, just do it. Can't send the book back now anyway, and I think I'm in, I think I'm in. Is this how you... Any librarians out there? I'm sorry. Hey, I did it. No, I didn't. Lesson 1 from Tara on how to break a spine. Okay. It feels good to break it. All right. Look at this magnificent double page spread. Did I do it upside down? I did. Look at this beauty. I love it. I love the toucan right in the middle. Are these wolves? They have antlers. They're not deer. I don't know what they are. I like the dinosaurs. I'm kind of vibing with his style. I can't believe I'm saying this because I notice a repetition, not repetition in a way that I don't like, but themes. That's the word. With the balloons, the hats on the different characters, the real versus whimsy, that this is just how his brain is. And look at this stinking cute owl. It's a very unique looking, oh, it's wearing glasses. Okay, I kind of want to color this. I thought I just saw the Statue of Liberty. Did I? And I think I would want to do all pencil. Maybe I would do polychromos. You know what's coming. I can't stand it. What's today's date? Okay, today is the 4th. I don't think it's coming until after the 6th or 7th because it's on back order. I bought the full set of the Derwent artist, the Derwent drawing pencils. Some of my friends in these groups and Instagram that I'm in, they love them. Again, Amanda, ALLJ Art, she did a Kirby page. I think she said she used entirely Derwent drawing pencils, and they had a great sale. I don't know if it's still going on. I got mine at Dick Blick. So I picked them up. That was my Christmas present to myself. Yes, I wanted to try them out. And it looks like it's going to be a really great addition to the pencil sets I currently have. Do you have those pencils? What do you think of them? I think I would want to do all pencils and challenge myself, but because this spot here, this is so big, I might want to go in with watercolor and I would want to do some type of a background. So I don't know what I would start with. I have a thing for turtles. I love turtles. And look, there's like so many snails in this, another turtle, that I could really get my fix on, you know, as much, and owls, birds. It's just so cute. And these things, whatever these things are, I don't know what the hell this is. And then this thing. Yeah, this might be one of my favorite pages, but okay, let's go back to that. Let's see what this looks like broken. Oh, phenomenal. What about this one? I'm very drawn to this. I want to color that. Still want to color that. I know, maybe you don't want to see all of this again, but tough. Where was the other one that I wanted to see? Not that. This one. Okay, it doesn't have eyes. The eyes are there. That's kind of creepy. Sorry, Kirby. That's creepy for me. All right. I'm very drawn to this page. To do the little things. Okay, I feel like I've seen this page colored through squinted eyes. Imagimorphia, strange and amazing. I'm very drawn to this. So this is not a double page spread. I love, look at the expression. You got a walrus that looks realistic, wolves, deer, but then looks like a sea lion. Teeny tiny on this giant with the rabbit on its head and the really adorable owl. Yeah, I'm scared about, friends, I'm scared. This is a Christmas page. Is that it? Yeah, thank God. I don't want to do this now. We'll worry about this at Christmas time, okay? We'll glamify. God, I love owls so much. I love them so much. They make me so happy to see them, to paint them. If I can think of it, I'll put two owls that I've painted up on the screen. One of them I did earlier on in my painting of animals, and the other one I did decade later. See if you can guess which one, okay? The one on the left or the one on the right, and let me know. All right, look at this. So he's traveled. Looking at the beginning section, he's traveled all over, and that's something I want to do. I want to see this. My brain isn't going to do this probably. But it all goes together. Even though this doesn't have anything to do with like this or the skull, it looks like they go together. So I do like that about it. The flowers are beautiful. I don't know. I don't know what everything is. I don't know what everything is, but this is cute too. I'm not as drawn to this, but if I was going to do this, I could see me leaning into golds, the gold colors, and making it look like metal. That would be really fun. Okay, look at this double page spread. What on earth are these? Metals? Okay, this could be, oh, and flowers. This could be a fun experimentation page to use a medium against two mediums against each other, or maybe not. Look at the playing cards inside of there. That's cute. Like a brass works, different metals. That could be really fun. And then this, doing it with pastels, like some, not pastels, but making it pastel colors. That could be really interesting. And they don't have to go together. Or they could. Another thing I could do is if I'm going to make this like metals, I can make these to be like metals, like metal flowers. I kind of really like that idea with golds and silvery tones. I'm very inspired for this page now if I just lean into making everything look dimensional. If I only try to make it look dimensional, then I might make the skulls wood. Wooden, that kind of sounds fun. Like browns, and then all of the metalwork. the background a complementary color of the brass or muted. So I could see doing either blues or greens in pastels, just lightly. I love pastels because they're so smooth. Or maybe no background. I don't know. If I did a background, it's going to be tedious inside of these little spots. There's a lot of stuff in between, so maybe I wouldn't mess with the background. Or maybe I would. Maybe I would just make it like in here, I would color in these areas, but not go outside of it, and do the same thing here, kind of like a wash effect. I can get behind that. Okay, what have we got here? This is some type of a compass? Yeah, north-south. And what is this? Something having to do with a boat. Oh, it's an anchor. It's an anchor. So this is a sailing double-page spread. I love jellyfish, and that one looks really fun to color. It's got these dragons. That's a seahorse. Oh, I love seahorses, but it's got, is that a seahorse dragon? If I'm going to do a dragon, I want it to be a seahorse for sure. It's got this, is that a wasp? That's what it looks like. I want to color it. I just don't want it in my house or stinging me. Super cute. I could get behind this because it doesn't make any sense at all. Does that make sense that it doesn't make any sense at all? I don't know what this is. And then the other side of it is some type of a tail of something. I don't know if it has a head somewhere and I just didn't see it. But, oh, I like this fish. That's really cute. I'm very drawn to this. I'm probably more drawn to the previous one. I'm more drawn to this. Why do I have a thing for skulls? Nobody knows. Oh my, I got to stand up for this one, friends. I promise you, I've never seen this double page spread before. I didn't know anything about him putting the Statue of Liberty in. Some part inside of me knew it was going to be in this book somewhere. I'd have no flipping idea how I knew. I absolutely want to color this now because I'm from New York. It's got a harp. I'm very drawn to castles. I don't think I've colored any castles. Oh, is this like a fairy tale? Is that supposed to be somebody? Looks like a queen. Is this a fairy tale I just don't know about? Tell me. Like we say to my grandson, tell me. It's got Saturn in there, it looks like. So many things. Turtles, apples, reoccurring themes, a chair. Why is there a chair? What is the significance of a chair? I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. I love it. I love this double page spread. I don't like dragons, but I love this because of the Statue of Liberty. There's probably a snail in here somewhere too, if I studied it closely enough. So doing this page, I would want this to, like, I'm going to need a color card to choose a palette and maybe make this like scary looking castles, like grays and dark colors. And the sky is very, very dark. Maybe I would even go almost black. Or the opposite of that, I can make it like yellow, like the sunrise or the sunset. So if I were to do that, if I were to make it the sunset, which kind of looks like they're getting ready to fight as soon as the sun goes down, all of this would be dark, but she would be glowing. So I don't have to color each of these things. It could just be color, a vibe. The castle with like the twilight color and then the glowing background. And maybe I would even put in a huge setting sun behind them. Ooh, I really like that idea. Oh, and another, see, I love the snails. I love them. And he likes ships, boats, and things like that. I don't see anything that's saying it has to be seasonal. That's really cute. It's got another unicorn. And another one of these things, the witches. So they're just throughout. The moon, reoccurring themes. This looks like steam or smoke. coming out of here so I could make this look like fire. I got to think about this. I'm very drawn to this, even though there's dragons. And I don't think there's a dragon month. I do have Amanda Colors planner. I don't remember seeing that. Maybe there'd be a hashtag somewhere, hashtag color the dragons. I don't know. Maybe I would come up with that because I don't like dragons. All right, when into the next book, Mythomorphia, gorgeous, shape-shifting mythical creatures. Good grief. What on earth is this? Mythomorphia? Yeah, this is not something I'm going to gravitate to, probably ever. What on earth is a person in this bush? Okay, if I lean into that, then I'm just doing that, but I'm making all leaves, and that's realistic, so I like that. There's another one of these dragons. I like the bird. Definitely not drawn to this. I don't think this is a double page spread. No, I don't think this is a double page spread, but you'd want them to kind of go together, but I'm not drawn to either one of these pages. Sorry. Okay, what do we have here? Boats, there's water. All of these daggone dragons. I love the planet or the moon. You could have a lot of fun with color and making it look dimensional. There's just so much going on, friends. I'm exhausted and we're not even halfway through the book. I'm sorry. If this isn't your jam, you're probably not still here. But I want to see what the hell's happening. I want to see what's happening here. I really like the water and doing this more realistic with the octopus. I'm not drawn to this, sorry, because of the dragon. But if there was a hashtag Call of the Dragons, we could just spend lots of time doing dragons. Okay. A unicorn. This is a serious looking unicorn. And it's got one of these like fairies. Is that a fairy? It looks scary. A scary fairy. It's got jewels coming off of it. Really go in with color or brass for this. I love the flowers. And why is there a playing card? And the jewels. This is kind of giving off Hannah Carlson vibes with her jewelry box. Even though it doesn't look anything like that. I love this page. I'm not drawn to unicorns because I think that they're just too cutesy. This one is not. So June, we're getting on with this. I'm very drawn to this. And all of the, this I think is my favorite double page spread. Maybe not. I feel like it is. And a horseshoe. See, Sarah Renee Clark's sticker book has horseshoes and I'm not really drawn to them, but I could put some extra horseshoes in here, her stickers, if I wanted. Or not. There's eyes? Are those eyes? No, they're just the inside of the flowers. I'm like, good grief. Are you supposed to find these? Are they like hidden? I don't know. I'm very drawn to this. Beautifully drawn unicorn. On to the next book, Phantomorphia, a fantastical world of coloring. All right. I saw this and I wish I didn't look yet because it looks fantastic. Very drawn to this. Very drawn. Phantomorphia. The name itself would make me think I'm not going to be interested in the book. Magical Gothic details adorn intricate images. I love this. Now, this bird is already done, though. Like, you can't do much with the bird. It's already shaded and everything. Like, the bird it's beautiful. But then you just do all of these leaves. Just lean and just sit and color the leaves. I love it. Now we've got a peacock, but look at the peacock's, like, feathers or this thing. That's very interesting. Do the peacock real and then lean into this for metalwork. This might be my favorite book of his. Just a quick looking at this. This is very exciting. I'm really glad I got this book instead of just grabbing one of his books because I wouldn't have known which one to get. Right now, this style is more my jam. Leaning into blues, so the peacock colors, and this is like blue metal. Man, I'm very inspired. Holy cow, what is this? This is some type of a cat. What kind of cat is that? It doesn't look like any cat I've ever seen. It's not a bobcat. It doesn't look like a lynx. What is this thing? It's got it's like the eye scope. Oh, the scopes. This is very interesting. I don't know what this is on it. It's some kind of a hat. What is this? Yeah, I like the other one better. This is in the same book. It looks so different. And now we've got some type of a castle with more dragons, but this is see, another playing card. Something is going on. I'm onto something, friends. You've got these whimsical clouds. These are kind of reminding me of Rita Berman. I'm not saying either one of them are stealing from each other, because we can get inspired by other people, or I don't know. I've never drawn clouds like this, but I like the vibe. I love the castle. I'm very drawn to castles. I could see me coloring this page, even though they're dragons, as like pulling the Band-Aid off for me to color dragons. And I almost want to do all the playing cards like, well, they're not all going to be the same color because they're not all the same card. And are there cards everywhere or only in select ones? I don't know. Before I color a page, I'm going to have to really sit and look at it. I see this being, if I say sunset, I don't know why I really love the concept of a sunset, but maybe it's nighttime because this looks like a moon back there. So make this silvery. The castle is very dark, midnight blue sky. The dragons are, maybe they're bright red. And I would make the clouds like gray and maybe have glow coming from inside of here somehow. I don't know how to do that because I've not ever colored in his book. Kind of like that idea. I'm very drawn to this. Like I want to color the moon, the metal moon. Okay, is this a double page? No. I looked over here and it looks fantastic. What is this? Dragonflies. Lots of dragonflies. Is this upside down? What is this? Is this a clock? It is a clock. Okay, now that I see the clock, I like it. There's cogwheels. So you can really experiment with metalwork. These are like saw blades. So this makes me think of Tom. I love the screws. This would be a really fun page to experiment with color, and just thinking of making this like yellow, like a gold clock with greenery, like green, and then maybe I would make the flowers orange. This page would like pop. I don't know why I snapped. And the saw blade silver. So silver saw blades, some silver accents, gold, green, and either orange flowers, or I'd have to think about it. I don't think I'd want to bring red in. Maybe we would do yellow. Yellow flowers. All yellow? Are they all the same? They're not. Or make all the flowers super colorful and then keep the other color scheme the way we were talking and make the dragonflies realistic. This would be phenomenal. Okay, I'm very drawn to this page. Okay, I'm happy with the purchase so far. I love wolves. See, it's got that character riding the owl, and the owl is carrying a lantern. Are you kidding me? Are you flipping kidding me? It's got crystals, flowers, cogwheels. This is like a doable because it's little. Okay, I'm definitely going to color Kirby pages. I just don't know which one. And I love this. I don't know about that guy, but there's probably a playing card. Is that a Rubik's Cube, maybe, or some type of a puzzle? It's got skulls, which I like. I don't see any dragons. Thank God. I'm very drawn to this page. Okay, there's at least going to be 5 pages that I really like. Okay, Geomorphia, a celebration of our majestic natural world. Enter an alternative world where animals and natural elements merge and morph. Okay. Oh my goodness. This looks like a snail shell. Where's the body? It's right here. This isn't what a snail looks like. Snails don't have this, do they? What kind of snail is this? It's got huts in there. It's like the Caribbean. So what that's making me think of. But then this is like a different part of the world. This is not a double page spread, thank God. This is way too involving. I can't think about this one right now because there's too much happening. But I love snails, if that's what it is. I love snails. So I would have to figure something out here. And looking at this, what is Celebration of Majestic? Yeah, right now I'm not as drawn to this. It's scary. I love the bridge and then umbrellas. They're standing there, the people. But then there's these giant fish. So how does my brain handle this? I don't know, but I love this structure. Making these lights, well, that's what they are, I think. I love the cherry blossoms, if that's what it is. And you got like the volcanoes behind it. There's water. Yeah, I would just have to lean into a color palette for something like that. And look at is that a mouse on the fish's head? I don't know. I don't know, friends. I'm scared by this book so far. Wow. Are these giraffes? I think they are. Look at these. What are these? They're like magical worlds on its head. I love the giraffes. Clearly, I love animals. Yeah, this is something that you just use your imagination, and I have to figure out how to do that. This is a volcano exploding. So fire, red, yellow, orange. And the wolves, they're flames. Okay, if we look at the bottom half, I definitely want to color this. I've never, ever painted or colored a volcano. The fact that this is all fire, I'm very drawn to this page. What time is it? Okay, I have a couple of hours before Sunday Vibes airs and its premiere. I do have to go to the store and I want to color. How am I getting all this done when I still have so much of this book? I'm going to move on. I really, really love this page. And I want to color this one because I don't have to color all of these things separately. It's a volcano with fire. Wow. Oh my, is this what's underneath the water? When you look under the ocean and you got an iceberg and you got like is that a walrus or a sea lion is there and some type of is that supposed to be a polar bear? And this is underneath, this polar bear is underneath the water and it's got these things and the whale. Wow. Kirby has such a great imagination. I am very drawn to this page because I love bears. And I love water. So we could have a lot of fun with water with this book. Friends, elephants are my jam. I love elephants. I've never seen an elephant with a tree growing out of its trunk and tusks before, but it is fantastic. Look at the detail with the city around it. And instead of buildings like in New York, like this could be Central Park, right? You have like crystals, rock formations. There's another playing card. Yeah, I'm onto something with this, friends. I knew it. I knew it. They're not in every picture, but maybe they are. I love this picture. I don't know what I'm going to do, friends. I keep saying the same thing because I'm flipping overwhelmed. Is that one of those megaphones? I really like that. I love flipping through books with you. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do. I just want to keep buying books so that I could flip through and I could become so inspired. I'm very drawn to this. I think this could be, if dare I say, a quick win. How the hell is this quick? I think we could do it. I think we could do it. I love this. This looks like an amazing tree to paint. And then you just happen to have an elephant in there. It's going to be hard to narrow this down. Okay, worlds within worlds. I've heard of this one. Microcosms and strange realities come to life. Kirby brings his wildest imaginings to life. Holy shit. Holy shit, friends. I can't drink wine. It's too early, but I'm going to need it for this. There is no part of my brain that's like this. But it is, look at this. That looks like a lynx to me. Look at the ears. Serpents, deer. Yeah, he's got such an imagination. This is very, very interesting to see. I'm not very drawn to this. There's too much going on, but I really like all the little things that are in it, and there's probably more I'm not seeing. Is this like a circus? Like, not circus, like an amusement park. The Ferris wheel makes me think of New York, and it's on a flower? Holy shit. Okay. This might be the craziest book. I love the flower. We could have so much fun with detail. And this reminds me of Coney Island, even though it doesn't look like it. It almost does, though, because it had one of these things. That was a parachute jump. It was closed my entire life. I think people died there. My father did that as a ride. Like, you jump off of there. No wonder they closed it. He survived. He survived the parachute jump. It's got one of these things. I've never liked those because I don't like going in circles, but I love the roller coasters, and this makes me think of the Cyclone at Coney Island, and one of these, you're going to eat some hot dogs. I just know it. I definitely want to color this in. Look, it's got the ant on there, which is really funny. Beautiful butterflies. This is very doable. I think I would go into this with watercolor, so either my Grabbies, Neocolor 2s, I don't think I would do Derwents, but maybe. Derwents have such vibrant color. You can lay it down pretty quick too. So maybe I would do Derwents, or I might use my new King Art gel sticks. I just got them in the mail and I have yet to swatch them out. Very drawn to this page. It's phenomenal. Tiny little details though. Okay, I know I've seen this page somewhere. Who colored this page? I think it was Karen at My Colorful Country Life. Karen, I know you are flipping amazing. You do a lot of Kirby pages and you're very inspiring to me. I need to go look at your Kirby playlist after I finish this flip through. If you have not been to Karen's channel, where are you? Are you hiding under one of these rocks somewhere? Clearly you know who she is. She's flipping amazing and just such an amazing person too. I have a thing for dinosaurs. My 9-year-old grandson loves dinosaurs. I could see like he would be working on his dinosaur book and I would be working on this, but this dinosaur has houses on it. Dinosaurs don't have houses. And is this the Eiffel Tower? Holy cow. Okay, it's got, is that a dragon without wings? There's one with wings. I really don't like dragons, but I'll get over it. I love the houses. What do you do here? What the hell do you do? I'm absolutely in love with the foliage, so I would just start somewhere. I would start somewhere. We know we're going to have to tackle a Kirby page on our live stream. Because you put me on a live stream, friends, I'm willing to do almost anything. So I'm very drawn to this. Oh my goodness. I love this double page spread. Is it a double page spread? I think it is. I love monkeys. And this is, what is this? What is this? It makes me think of this one breed of dog, but I don't think that's what it is. I got to figure out what this is. Is its tail like that? I don't know. Oh, so we have these like, I think it's like Egyptian, pyramids. So I didn't even see this until just now. Structures. I'm very drawn to this. And look, you have like one of these little ones there, and it looks like this one. This could be a quick win just to make this like it's a structure, and it just happens to be in the monkey. And same with this, like whatever this is, it's some type of a cat. I don't think it is a dog. I think it's a cat. Look at its eyes. I'm drawn to this, but friends, we're not starting there. Oh, and look, somebody's up in the window. We're not starting there. Okay, fragile world. Endangered, vulnerable, and beautiful creatures. I have a feeling this is going to be the book I like the best. We'll see. So it's got these snakes. Is that what these are? Lots of snakes. but like kind of like in a spider web, or looks like almost like they're underwater. Not as drawn to this. Well, what is this? It's supposed to be endangered, celebrate fragile ecosystems. Okay. Well, this is some type of a spider, I think. They don't have flowers on them. It doesn't say rich diversity. I was thinking it was just going to be all realistic, which this looks very realistic, but just not this part. This would be phenomenal to color. Very dark colors like black, but you know with black, there's lots of other colors in it. And very bright flowers, reds, pinks, purples. And then this flower, maybe like red, shades of red. It would be phenomenal with maybe a dark green, varied background. I'm very inspired for this, even though it, doesn't look like that in real life. Okay, look at this. What is this? What is this? It looks like a face, but I don't know what it is. We've got the leopard. Beautiful. It's got the ram sheep, which I really like. I did see some of these when I've been out west before. You have trees. This could be a Christmas page. Birds. It's snowing. I definitely see this being a wintry page. I don't know what this thing is. It looks like it could be a paw. I don't know if it's supposed to be part of its body. You can make it into a rock, but this, to me, this is giving off vibes that it's a face. I love the bunnies. The bunnies are going to die. They're going to get eaten. I'm not as drawn to this at all. Oh my word. This is amazing. I'm very drawn to this. I remember seeing something, can't remember what it's called right this second because my brain is like overwhelmed. The detail on all of the vegetation is amazing, and the detail on this, I definitely want to color that. I looked over here, friends, and oh my goodness, I want to color this. That tiger that I was talking about, it made that face at me, and it does this. It's beautiful. Look at all the butterflies coming out of it. This is like, oh my word, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oranges, browns, golds, and all like bright, maybe purple butterflies, green, and some type of a dark background. All right, Mythic World, Color Timeless Legends. Okay, another book, some type of a snake or serpent. Dragons, yeah, definitely not into this. More dragons. There's so many dragons in his books. Oh, this is like one of those Greek gods, I think. Is that true? He's growing out of a rock, or he's up. Yeah, another Greek god, if I'm right about this. Just leaning. These mean something. I think this means something. I just don't know what it is. I took this stuff in school, friends. I'm 51. I don't remember. You could do a lot with people, but I'm not drawn to this as much. What book is this? Mythic World. I don't think this is going to be the book that the book, if I just bought Mythic World, that I would be so inspired for, because I'm not seeing anything I want to color yet, because this is just a giant dragon and it's got, I don't know, something in its claw. It's very pretty. You could do a lot with this rock. I'm just not as drawn to it. I need to open my mind. I really like the clouds, making this super dimensional, and it could be, it would be, not could. It would be beautiful, but I just can't go there. She kind of reminds me of in the beginning of the book, just more maybe elaborate. She's holding this lantern, which is very pretty. There's a bunny and there's a planet behind her. Okay, I'm very drawn to this one. Everything looks realistic. I don't know what this is. It's part of her beautiful dress. She's got these swirls around her, which are beautiful. I love these kinds of flowers. And this rabbit looks devious. I'm very drawn to this, and I've never done a planet like this. I've done paintings of planets. So what am I talking about? I guess I've not ever done this in a coloring book, but it could be really beautiful as a contrast to her. Look at this double page spread. Oh my word. I'm not as drawn to this. I like skulls, but this is just, and I'm not afraid of scary things. This just looks weird to me, but I could get over it. I like the ears. I love this. It's like werewolf, and I doing a planet. I'm into that. It's got the castle, which I like, all of these trees. There's probably a playing card in here or something else. This could be almost a quick win for a double page spread. If you just lean into this werewolf, making him look really dimensional, and this, I don't know what this thing is. I have no flipping idea what it is. Some scary looking beast. And just do this greenery and the other stuff. You could whip right through this. I'm very drawn to this. I do really like it. Okay, new book, Alien Worlds, Explore Cosmic Kingdoms. Okay, so we're in like a spaceship. That's kind of cool. I like this kind of stuff. I've not done anything like this, but I could get into this. Holy cow, what the? Look at this guy. Okay, I know I've seen this colored somewhere. I know I have. This is insane. Insane. But I like it. I don't know what everything is, but I like it. I'm going to get on board with this. I'm very interested in the astronaut and all of this stuff. This is, I would not want to see this in real life. I don't think anybody would. Look at this double page spread. I will say, as much as I love double page spreads, I'm vibing with Kirby because of that. So we're in the world, see? Like we're in the dome of this world and everybody's flying around. I kind of like that. That's what I think is going on. And you have the city. The cities are in here. And this is like the floating spaceship. I was saying floating. This almost looks like water is coming down. So is this underwater? Or is this just steam making it stay up? I don't know. I would have to figure it out. If they're flying or swimming, I kind of see bubbles. Okay, I think they're underwater. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed by this. Sorry. I don't see this alien world being a book I'm going to gravitate to because this is so much happening. But then the other side of that is it could be really beautiful just to use color. I just don't know what anything is. I'm going to have to like sit down and chill out looking at this book. Okay, so now what is this? An explosion of color, a selection of pieces colored by Kirby fans. Oh, that's freaking awesome. I'm going to want to sit with this. Karen, my colorful country life, you did number 6. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at, oh, this is the one with the moon. This is beautiful the way that they did it. This is beautiful. Is this the one that Karen did? She did number 6. Let's see. Radiant finish was achieved using explosively bright interstellar innovation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Girlfriend, you killed it with this. I believe this is the one that you did, and it's very inspiring to me. Did you use, I know you probably have this as a full color along. Did you use distressed inks back there? Oh, wow. I'm glad that I'm looking at these so I have some idea of what's happening. This is the one that I love. This was done beautifully. Who did this one? with the tiger. Oops. I'm definitely gonna sit with this because I want to know. Entrancing Tiger, Lena Amir. Wow. This is beautiful too. I'm so inspired. Sorry about the glare, friends. Okay, that is the book. I'm gonna go and pick my top 5 pages and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I've chosen my top 5 pages, and this was so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. I actually had 7, and I had to remove 2. I could do 3 to 5. I don't want to say there's 7 that are my favorites. Any guesses? Any guesses, friends? You're going to be surprised by a couple of them, I think. So my first top page is this double page spread because I flipping love this. This reminds me, like I told you earlier, of the Feline Rescue Center, and it just reminds me of my love of animals, even though this side is extremely scary to me. I have no idea what I'm going to do here, but this has me so inspired and it just makes me so happy. Like I want to color this right now, even if we just do its eyes. It's beautiful and he does such a phenomenal job. So this is the first one, and I'm going to, friends, I'm going to do this realistic. I'm seeing a very dark background, but I might want to do greens. This is something I might wait for my pan pastels to get here and experiment with that. I can see that back there. And for all of these, I think I'm going to lean into a color palette. So I'm going to choose some palette for the rest. So stay tuned for that. My next top page is this double page spread. Kirby does so many double page spreads, and this is my flip through. I can do what I want, my friends. I flipping love you guys. I already talked about what I want to do with this. Wood and metal, and make these metal. And I don't know what I'm going to do in the background, so I'm not even going to think about a background because I don't think I'm going to do anything in this spot. I think I'm just going to put something behind this, and I'm probably going to do that with watercolor or with my Derwents, depending on how fast I want to whip it out. If I use the watercolor, I'm going to whip it out real quick. If I use the Derwents, it takes twice as long because first I'm doing the pencil, then I'm doing the water. It just depends on the vibe I want to do. With the Derwents, I can really control the water. The watercolors, it's going to be significantly more water. But I know my friends are doing watercolor in these books. So I think I'm going to go for it. So that's my second favorite page. This double page spread is my third. Friends, I can't believe how much I love this page. Seriously, I think it's because it reminds me of Hannah Carlson. And I don't mean to be insulting to Kirby. Kirby is phenomenal, but I love this. And I want to have fun exploring where all the jewels are. And because it has a card, I don't know a color palette with this. I'm almost envisioning a white horse, like a white unicorn, and all like silver, maybe really lean into silver colors. And then all of this is, can you guess what I'm going to say, friends? Realistic, of course. Realistic colors for everything else. So the unicorn will stand out because I'm going to have to put a background to make it really stand out here. So maybe blues, like pale blues or midnight blue could be really nice. Like obviously I'm in my twilight phase. I was going to say era and phase, so I said Farah. So like a midnight or Prussian blue back here with the white and the silver and all natural colors. I might want to do this one first, and I'm very inspired to start it now. So I don't know what we're going to do with that. My next favorite page is this. It's not a double page spread. Now, I did have that owl at first. Remember the owl that I told you I absolutely loved? This was flagged because owls are my favorite type of animal. I love the owl, but I'm not as drawn to this stuff for some reason, but it's in the other pages. Maybe it's the text on the page. I don't know. I love this. I'm going to color it, but not today. My favorite, one of my top favorites is this because it reminds me of Coney Island. I want to lean into this and just really think about the cyclone and Nathan's hot dogs. I'm so weird for this page and make this flower so realistic. I'm definitely going to do watercolor, but what kind of watercolor? like actual watercolor, Neocolor 2s, King Art gel sticks, ink intense, ink tense. Good grief. If you have a preference, or if you, whatever you would like to see, will you let me know? And my last favorite page is this one. I know I chose two tigers. I love this. I love it. This reminds me of the Feline Rescue Center too. So I have two pages I chose that reminds me of it, which is letting me know it's time for me to go back there. It's been too long. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's so stinking beautiful. I love it. And I love the butterflies. I think I'm going to do like the rusty colors with the purple butterflies, some type of a very dark green background and lighter green here is kind of what I'm thinking. I am so inspired, but I'm also flipping exhausted from this very long flip through for my friends out there that wish I would stop talking. What do you think of my choices? Do you want to color any of these pages with me? I'm planning on filming some of them, but not all of them, because sometimes your girl just needs to just veg out entirely. If you made it to this point in the video, will you put an animal emoji of any kind? I flipping love you guys. Thanks for spending time with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.